Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Drama Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. Real fast, I want to thank everyone who left those nice comments on Friday's video. It meant a lot. I kind of took a social media hiatus after that small ordeal, but I just want to thank everyone personally here. I'll thank everyone personally in comments later. I want to address that right here. And let's go. It's Monday. It's Tuesday. It's not Monday. Anyway, winner for character of the week last week is Hayden. I know, right? Who'd have thunk it? For helping Dr. Finn and literally saving his life. And the honorable mentions are Anna and Sunny for helping Alexis in their attempt to get Julian's confession. And I have a special announcement at the end of this video for this week's voting procedure, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And let's get to today's recap. So at the jail, Dr. Finn is able to inject himself when Hayden comes with his medicine. His hands have regained their feelings, and Tracy comes bearing good news. Dr. Mays was murdered last night. That's not good news, Tracy. You need to rephrase that. So Hayden and Dr. Finn do question her demeanor, and she says, this proves you're innocent. You can leave now. And she's going to talk to the ELQ lawyers and arrange his release immediately. So she leaves, and Hayden offers to cover him if his supplier can't reroute his meds, and he says he doesn't want her to do that. He doesn't want her to put herself at risk. Tracy comes back. He's free. He had some doubts, but Tracy really gets stuff done really fast. I need Tracy in my life. So she also tells Hayden she's going to lay off of her because if Dr. Finn thinks she's a decent human being, then obviously there's something to that, and she's gonna take that into consideration. So Tracy is going to go to the hospital and get him reinstated, and Dr. Finn and Hayden are going to go get something to eat. Much like I want to. I thought I needed to cook my potatoes for another hour or so. Anyway, I'm cooking potatoes in case you didn't know. Which you didn't, because I didn't tell anyone. In a slow cooker. I hope they're good. Anyway, Cassie Island. Ava and Nicholas have arrived. The staff is gone. It's deserted. Nobody's there. So they talk about his family history. There's this book that is originally in Russian, and it has all the Cassadine family secrets that you probably don't want to know. And they seem to be bonding, and he's going to go find food and call Spencer. So there's a noise. It's freaking Ava out. She gets a fire poker because that's what you want to, defend yourself with. And Nicholas asks what she's doing, and she's like, I heard a noise. And he's like, it's a draft. And he brought food, a lot of it. None of it 4th of July themed, just a smorgasbord. And she didn't realize it's the 4th of July because she's had so much going on. At the Metro Court, Kevin, Laura, and Spencer are having lunch or dessert. There was a sundae involved at one point. And he's in 4th of July spirits. You wouldn't know that, he had just lost his father. So Laura and Kevin step out. Apparently this is a session, and Spencer just doesn't know, and she's worried about him. She's been worried about him. That's not news to anyone. So Spencer gets a phone call from Nicholas. He says he can't talk. Spencer says he can't talk long. And Nicholas tells him they'll be together soon. Pack a bag tonight, and he'll send someone. So Laura and Kevin come back and catch Spencer on the phone. She asks if he's talking to his father because she heard him say, father. And Spencer, I'm like, how are you gonna get out of this one, Spencer? I don't see a way out. But Spencer, better person than me, he says he was calling his father's voicemail to leave a message so that he can hear his voice. And I'm like, that's a really good cover. Bravo, Spencer. You have a very bright future as a Cassadine. And also at the Metrocore, temporary Maxi has started, FYI. And, okay, so obviously I know, these things have to be done, and, they get an actress that obviously, fits the role the best. It says no comment on her ability because she's awesome. But could they not get a blonde? Maxi's blonde. That's my only thing. The one they have playing Max, she's a very dark brunette. But otherwise, she's awesome. I just want to let you know because I thought that was strange. Jen Lilly was blonde. Anyway, let's move on. So Dylan and Maxie are having lunch, and she can tell he's upset about girl trouble. And ECAT has showed up, by the way, in case you were wondering. Hi, ECAT, don't move the tripod, ECAT. And she's gonna move the tripod. So they're interviewing a new graphic designer, CJ. And she comes in. She seems very nice. And Dylan has to step out for a moment because he forgot, the things that he needed to bring for their meeting. Because why wouldn't you? Say hi, ECAT. Okay. Oh, being a little difficult. Yet she stays right here. So she's not actually upset. She's just not in the mood. She doesn't feel like being on camera today. It happens. Anyway, so Maxie really likes CJ and is impressed by her resume. And CJ notices Maxie's ring, and Maxie shows her a picture of her fiance. And I'm like, wait, CJ? C? Claudette, maybe? Dun dun dun. And after CJ has the same criticisms Maxie had on a certain part of the magazine, Maxie hires her because Nina gave her permission to hire whoever she thought was best. So Maxie offers that CJ can come with them to the fireworks and meet her fiance Nathan. Oh, and by the way, she showed her a picture of her fiance. I don't know if I said that. But anyway, so CJ says, she wants to be good for work tomorrow. So she's not gonna go out, and she's not going to celebrate the 4th of July, and she says tomorrow another time. So people from Canada tend to say tomorrow. I know other people in the U.S. do too, and they don't celebrate American Independence Day. So I think this actually could be Claudette. Just say those are the things I picked up. My hair makes it look like I'm not wearing anything. I want to pass that along to you in case you were having the same suspicions or didn't pick it up. I'm very sensitive to tomorrow because I say tomorrow, and tomorrow in a good way annoys me, but in a good way. Obviously I know people say things differently. It's not like a criticism on them. It's just I say tomorrow, but I pronounce a lot of things wrong. I say bagel too. So don't take water, coffee, all that fun stuff. Anyway, let's move on because we could have this conversation for an hour. Dr. Finn and Hayden are at the Metro Court now, and he gets a call, but more on that later. So in England, Sam didn't leave after all. She decided to stay in England after getting Alexis's text, and they're going to continue their search together. Oh, she sees Jason in the bar. She surprises him. They're on the phone. She walks in. It's cute. It's the kind of thing I would do. Right, E-Cat? Yes, baby. So he tells her about the Huxley henchman and that whole fun situation. Jason wonders if it can be that easy. A comfortable place for Spencer. Quiet, private, Cassadine Island, perhaps. So Jason remembers the layout when he broke in before, and he calls Spinelli to track down any flights that may have been taken. Right, E-Cat? This is E-Cat's tale. In the park, Kiki and Morgan are having a picnic. Kiki is in her 4th of July bikini top. She had forgotten about her scar. Morgan makes it all about himself. She says it's not his fault and stop being so mopey. Took the words right out of my mouth. I thought I was going to cough. I didn't. Why are you hitting me with your tail? Are you angry at me? What have I done to you? So Kiki finds herself thinking about Dylan when Morgan is doing sunblock on her back. So not a good sign for their relationship. At the hospital, Obrecht is so angry that now they're suspects because Dr. Finn is in jail and he couldn't have been the one that murdered Dr. Mays. These are the things we get upset about when a coworker has been murdered, by the way. Thank you for your tale, E-Cat. It's people's favorite character in this, so, please, more tale. Obrecht offers Franco an alibi, and he's like, no, I'm good. But doesn't that mean she needs an alibi too? If she can just willy-nilly offer someone else an alibi? Because, wouldn't she already have one in place? Where she actually was at the time of the actual murder. Griffin comes over and asks how much time this is going to take. He has stuff to do. We all do, Griffin. So Griffin says the motive seems clear. An angel of mercy. But Lucas and Dr. Mays break the pattern. Franco brings up that Griffin started working at GH right before the killing started. And Griffin's like, hey, I gotta go check my labs. Bye. Not exactly like that, but you get the gist. So Obrecht compliments Franco on accusing Griffin, and he asks why she's so obsessed with who looks guilty of this crime. And I'm like, yeah, why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, whoa, whoa. Mariah Carey, circa 2005, 2006, maybe? No? Okay. So, I wrote a little bit out of order, but Dr. Mays is dead. It caught me by surprise. I don't know. I guess I expected him to be dead. I don't know. I've had a lot of days away from the show, so it caught me off guard. I was very sad for about 5 seconds. Why are you hitting me with your tail again? I've done nothing to you. So Nathan is interviewing Elizabeth. She tells him what happened. He talks to Franco. His alibi is shaky, to say the least. Something about stealing fudge pops from the cafeteria with this deal that he has, that then the kids of the cafeteria staff can have all the crayons they want. Shaky, to say the least. Obrecht tries to give Elizabeth a hard time. Franco comes over. Elizabeth asks how it went. So Obrecht comes in to the interview with Nathan. Nathan's the one interviewing them, by the way. I apologize if I did not say that. And I think she expects much more of an informal talk, but that's not what she gets. And Nathan asks Obrecht for the employment records / schedule for the last 6 months, and she seems not happy about that. I don't know. It was hard to read, but she definitely wasn't okay. Nathan and Griffin have their interview. He sees he used to work in New York, and he asked if he was a priest there too, and what parish, because his ex-wife used to go to church. And I'm like, for someone who never wanted to talk about this woman, now you're talking about her a whole lot. But Nathan gets an urgent call, and the interview gets cut short before Griffin can actually answer any of these questions. So the call that Nathan got. A woman called the police station, didn't leave her name, and requested Nathan come to the Metro Court because police business, and he thinks it's Maxie. Liz asked Franco why he was at the room when when Dr. Mays died, and he says he heard her yelling, someone come over here, I need help. And he says he didn't kill any of the people. And she says she doesn't believe that he's the killer. But it's a very light conversation. And he had said something like, I don't want you to think the person who brought you your toaster is the one who killed all these people. And then she says, she doesn't think he's the killer and the toaster is what clinched it. And, I caution to say it was a little flirtatious because I don't like to jump there. But it wasn't a serious conversation. It was very light. I don't know if I'd go to flirtatious, but just so you get the the atmosphere of what was going on. Tracy is looking for Monica. Obrecht informs her Dr. Finn's research and work was sterilized and destroyed because he works with infectious diseases, so you just got to destroy that stuff. This is CDC Walking Dead season 1 situation here, and Tracy's ready to bury her. Basically, that's the best way I could put it. And that ends scene. Franco and Elizabeth get snacks for the boys in the park, and she invites him to join them for the 4th of July fireworks. Tracy tells Obrecht her plan to get Dr. Finn reinstated. Dr. Finn's call, it was from his source. Since he's under scrutiny, he won't send any more, or the source won't send any more medication. Kevin tells Laura what Spencer was doing is normal, calling the voicemail. And she says for a second she really believed he was talking to Nicholas. And I was like, you are a smart lady. Go with that. Jason and Sam are on Cassadine Island. Nathan arrives at a room in the Metro Court. He opens the door and CJ is there. It's Claudette! Confirmed! And I feel like this was supposed to be the episode that left us off for the 4th of July instead of the one that reintroduced us after the 4th of July, but that's just me. It's Claudette! So we were right, everyone. I mean, it wasn't a long mystery, but, we got the gist right in the beginning. Thank you so much for watching this today's episode. I can't think. The important announcement. I'm not gonna mess this up at the end. There is a suggestion by one of our subscribers that instead of character of the week, maybe try villain of the week this week. So that's what we're gonna do. So keep in mind, we're gonna be voting for villain of the week this week. So I believe it was Bonnie that suggested that. Thank you so much for your suggestion. We're gonna do that this week, and I will see you tomorrow from our General Hospital. I hope you have a great day. Bye!